Dear family and family friends of the Wellness Center, this message is to inform you of the changes we're making at our office in order to keep you safe during this rapidly changing situation we are enduring right now. As our community continues to feel the increased impact of the coronavirus, we want to reassure you that the well-being and safety of our patients and your families are always our top priority. As a healthcare facility, we regularly disinfect all patient areas and have increased our frequency of cleaning high-traffic areas. We're prepared to address the needs of both practices and our patients should the severity of the situation shift. We ask if you're experiencing flu-like symptoms such as fever, shortness of breath, and cough, please stay at home. If you have cough without a fever, you're welcome to come in and we will provide you with a face mask during your visit. Here's what we know so far. Coronavirus COVID-19 is not ethically biased. It doesn't pick any race over another, but it will affect those who are immune compromised and the elderly. The coronavirus is named for the crown-like spikes on their surface. These were first identified in the mid-60s, and other examples of the same group of virus include SARS and MERS that we have seen in recent times. COVID-19 stands for Co for corona, VI for virus, D for disease, and 19 because the novel strain was discovered in 2019. In animals, coronavirus can cause diarrhea and upper respiratory disease. In humans, the virus usually causes mild respiratory infection like the common cold, which often self-resolve with adequate rest, hydration, nutrition, and medications for symptomatic relief. However, a small percentage of cases can lead to things such as viral pneumonia requiring acute medical intervention. COVID-19 emerged from the seafood and poultry market of the Chinese city of Wuhan in 2019 during the holiday season, and the first case was reported on December 31st, 2019. The symptoms that were seen in those who have been infected are fever, headaches, cough, some sore throat symptoms, shortness of breath, and some runny nose as well. These symptoms typically will self-resolve for most infected, but for the small percentage that gets bronchitis and pneumonia, these could be very severe. Those with heart, lung, kidney, and liver disease and weak immune systems are the ones that are most at risk. Diagnosis is made with a nasopharyngeal swab, but kits are low right now in supply. I tried to order some from my vendor last week when they became available, but 1,800 kits were sold within 5 hours, so I missed my first opportunity. There are more kits being released as part of the national emergency by the president, but they are priority over everyone else, and only those who show severe symptoms or those who have had contact with others infected will be tested for now. How does it spread? It can be made through coughing and sneezing, close personal contact, such as touching and shaking hands, touching objects and surfaces and then touching your mouth, nose, or eyes, and rarely through fecal contamination. So, we're taking measures right now in our offices to reduce the risk of transmission while still remaining open to serve our patients and their family needs. These changes include and not limited to keeping social distance in the lobby by providing 3 feet distance between seats and patients, continue our pre-existing protocol to wipe down and disinfect all of our equipment and tables between patient visits, exercise proper hygiene recommendations such as hand washing, hand sanitizer, and face masks as needed for employees as well as patients. Each patient will be treated in one room for the entire duration of treatment. We're going to minimize room transfers and close proximity to others. We're going to use online booking as well as booking through the phone for those who want to minimize time at the front desk. And here's what you can do. Please wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, or mouth as often as possible. Cover your mouth and nose when you cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect any objects and surfaces as you go. Avoid close contact with people that are sick. And please stay at home if you're experiencing any of the above symptoms that I actually mentioned, especially if you have fever. How do we treat it? Now, there's no known treatment right now for COVID-19. However, we do know it's a virus and it behaves similar to other viruses we have encountered in the past. It's best to boost your immune system in prevention rather than waiting until you get sick. So at our offices, we're offering the IV Myers cocktail. It's available by appointment only. For patients that need immune boosting, most of our team has already had the IV Myers cocktail. The Myers cocktail is highly contained by vitamins B, C, magnesium, and calcium. Many of these vitamins known to upgrade the T lymphocytes and natural killer cells that are responsible for tagging and attacking pathogens such as viruses. Viruses hate humid air, which is one reason they disappear when the weather warms up. So you could use a humidifier and take a hot shower for now. Drink plenty of liquids and fluids, mainly water, because adequate hydration is critical for your immune system function and the balance of your electrolytes. Get at least 7 hours of sleep every single night. Minimize your stress because stress just weakens your immune system. Stress puts us in survival mode, and fighting off an infection is the last thing that your body prioritizes when it's in fight or flight mode. Get out of the fresh air and walk. I'm getting at least an hour of sunshine every single day whenever I actually can see the sun come out. I'm getting adjusted once a week as well to keep my immune system firing on all cylinders. There are studies to support that. Avoid things that weakens your immune system, such as smoking, alcohol, any kind of carbohydrates, sugary and unhealthy food. Eat fresh food, drink water, and take plenty of vitamins. If you don't have any of those vitamins in stock, you just consider doubling up your multivitamin for now. Vitamins that help improve your immune function, including vitamin D, A, C, and E, and E. Just make sure that you check with your provider before increasing any of these doses. If you are a high-risk person, getting a plus oximeter to see if your oxygen level drops below 90% might be a really good idea. You can get them from any kind of store or drugstore. They are everywhere right now. I haven't lived through many times like this before, and I'm sure social media and 24-hour news have exacerbated the situation, but we're in uncharted territory. It can be very frightening right now, and we want you to know that we're here to serve you and help you and your families, and we'll continue to provide this care as long as it's safe to do so. Thank you, and best of luck.